I'm immaculate, people. Everybody here is immaculate. It's great to see y'all. I bet y'all missed the immaculate candle, and I know you're wondering where Bubbard is. He is outside right now. I let him out yesterday. He was bleeding in his ear, actually, so that was kind of scary, but I had to go to work, so I couldn't really assess the situation. He most likely got into a fight with his sister, or just another neighborhood cat, because he's very, very active outside these closed doors. So, with that being said, he will be in one of the next videos. Not sure if I can promise that. I mean, he's his own person, he's his own cat, his own thing. I don't pressure him to do anything he doesn't want to do. But with that being said, let's get started in today's video. So, I lit the immaculate candle just because we're going to be talking about something a little bit more serious today. And I kind of wanted to shift the tone, make it a little bit more positive. So, as you guys know, if you saw my previous video, this journal has a bunch of stuff that I've learned and just stuff I want to impart on y'all. And today, we are going to be talking about resentment, grief, and just dealing with anger and sadness and how to let things go. So we're going to start on letting things go because a lot of you guys need to know this on how to let go of a person or how to let go of an inanimate object that you've grown attached to or anything like that. This template, which is kind of how to get into the right mindset to let it go, this can help you with either of those. So with that being said, to let things go, first, you have to consider when was the last time you used this or talked to this thing? Has it been recently? Has it been a while? So for an object, you would be like, okay, you know, I really like this candle. I'm thinking about throwing it away. When was the last time I used it? Well, in this case, it'd be right now or yesterday. So that's not something I really want to let go of because I use it so often. Inanimate object reasonings, though. So now with that being said, if I'm talking about a person, let's say my brother's best friend, who's also one of my best friends, right? Justin. Let's say Justin and I haven't talked in a couple of days and I'm wondering, you know, maybe I should let go of our friendship. Maybe, you know, things aren't looking good for us. Maybe I just want to consider it. When was the last time Justin and I talked? Well, last week we were on the phone. How long was the phone call? About maybe 30 minutes. That's a good amount of time. And then we hung out yesterday. Like, he came over. Yeah, so, you know, letting things go, I wouldn't have to let him go either because it seems like we are talking the appropriate amount. You know what I mean? And with that being said, that is the first bullet point. You have to ask yourself, when was the last time I used this? When will I ever need it again? Type things. The follow-up is, does it make you happy still? Does this inanimate object make you happy? Or does this person make you happy? For example, let's talk about moms. Does your mom make you happy or does she frustrate you? Does she listen to your opinion? Does she ask for does she open up the dialogue, the discussion, the atmosphere before she talks to you? Or is it all authoritarian, all her way or the highway? See, with that being said, if you're not happy when you think of this person, maybe it's because this person who you are in a situationship with, a relationship with, they're not texting you back as fast. They're taking longer to respond. You know, you're feeling like an option to them. Well, with that being said, are you happy when you think that you're an option to this person? That might have just opened a few of y'all's eyes, and I know that because I said it slow on purpose. So, with that being said, candle, do you make me happy? Oh, yeah. That definitely makes me happy. I love apples. Anyways, the follow-up bullet point, how does this thing make you feel outside of happiness? You know what I'm saying? The outside of happiness is silent, but how does this thing make you feel? Does it make you feel intimidated? Does it make you feel happy? Does it make you feel scared? Does it make you feel flirty? Are you, you know, nervous? Like, what do you feel? You have to say it out loud. You have to write it down. You have to bring that to the universe. Because everything can stay in your thoughts and be universal energy. But saying it, speaking it into existence is the most important part, especially in the moving on process. Okay, guys? So, how does this thing make you feel, right? Inanimate object. This candle, if it doesn't make me feel happy, it makes me feel fulfilled. It makes me feel delighted because it's such a sweet scent. You know, this book, I haven't read this book probably in 2-3 years. How does it make me feel? It makes me feel so happy when I see it because I have the entire collection in front of me. This was one of the first book series I've ever read. It's sentimental to me. Therefore, I look at the top bullet point. When was the last time I used it? I use it every day just for stacking, but I don't read it. So I guess that works in order for me to keep it, but here's another example. So with those bullet points being said, now that you've kind of let your emotions come out and stop hiding, now that you can face them, and I would encourage you to write them down just so you can really see them and visualize, here are some tips to let things go. remember that you're above this object or situation. Because if it's a situation, remember that you being up in angst about somebody else that's not related to you or you is a waste of energy and it's a waste of time. Hence why I'm a popular loner. I don't really trust people because they just want to get my energy up. They just want to make me mad. They just want to talk and argue, and that takes a lot out of me, and it takes away from doing things like this or doing things like TikTok or studying. So I keep my circle small because it's less drama. And I keep my circle mainly men because women often tend to have crushes on me, and that's just not the move. I used to be like kind of a guy. I used to be a tomboy, one of the boys playing all the sports, get out there, get active. So the boys don't see me like that. They don't really see me sexually, even though I lost a lot of weight. But females, it's different because I've always been able to talk to them, weight or not, you know what I'm saying? So they're always just it gets complicated. With that being said, another tip, disassociate with the memories or feelings. Okay? So if I was to get rid of this book, I'd have to disassociate with the fact that I got it when I was really young and it was one of the first series I ever had. For me, inanimate objects, materialistic things do not matter. I'm the last person in the world to spend any type of money because I love saving money. So throwing things away is very easy for me. But I do sometimes have to look at this list if it's something very important like this. Not necessarily my candle. I mean, this is about to go out, so I can throw it out anytime. But, disassociate with memories and feelings. I would look at this and be like, I had some good times, but I'm grown now. I bought this when I was a kid. I'm an adult now. So it's time to disassociate and separate. You feel me? And then let's say it's a person. Disassociate with those feelings and memories. Y'all got on a Ferris wheel together. Y'all went on long drives at night. Whether that person reciprocated those feelings in the end or not, if you're trying to let them go, you need to understand that they are not a part of your present anymore. They are a part of your past, which you can appreciate. Everybody forgets that they can appreciate their past and learn from their past and have the lessons from their past help them in their present. But you don't have to dwell on your past, and you don't have to stay stuck back there. You need to come back to reality, come back to me right here, and remember, that person doesn't want to be in your life because they don't. They're making that active decision right now by not calling, by not texting, by not doing anything. Don't believe otherwise just because you want to hold on to that ray of hope. I'm telling you right now, it's not looking good for you, champ. And I'm one of the more optimistic people. I'm a realist, but I look on the more positive things of reality. So disassociate. With that being said, you want to validate how you feel about ending things and letting it go. So I get a lot of questions on, Sydney, my best friend's toxic, or my best friend, cheated on me with another friend, or my boyfriend cheated on me. What do I do? Like, do I stay? Whatever. They apologized. All that sounds fine and good, but the fact that you have a distrust between you, all relationships, whether it's a friendship or not, platonic or not, they are the foundation, building blocks of a relationship. It's trust, along with friendship, along with connection. So when these things get violated, it's very, very hard for me to say that you shouldn't